Some basic information about the company Questra Holdings. They have their headquarters in Madrid, Spain, or very explained, right now they're moving to Madrid, Spain. Currently they are operating out of Murcia. We have already been there at the Mala Center, visited their office and everything. It's good to go. They are registered as an holding on the British Virgin Islands, just due to some tax advantages. So, for example, like Facebook has got are operating out of, for example, Ireland, just for tax advantages. They were founded in 2009, so it's not a new company, as SFG Group, and they started their core business in the real estate business, and they got restructured and renamed as Questra Holdings in 2013. And yeah, they also kind of their business, or part of their business, is the purchase and sale of debentures. So they also make very good money there. They employ a lot of they employ a lot of people. They have around more than 158 employees. I think at the time it's already a little bit more because they're growing. And yeah, they also have an insurance fund at DAS. What this means for us is our investments are secured. I will explain it a little bit later, and a little bit more precise, so that you know, okay, what is the advantage for us here. Since 2014, they are open for private investors, or just, let's say, for small people like you and me. And yeah, we can have a share of the IPO market, and IPO is nothing else than the purchase and sale of shares on the stock market at the right time. So what they offer for us as an investor is they offer so-called investment portfolios in 6 different sizes. So you see 90, 270, 810, 2,430, 7,290, and the biggest one is 21,870. And there is no limit of investing, so you can also invest more money, then you just buy more portfolios. And yeah, very, very cool thing. I just want to show you on how much you could approximately earn from one of those portfolios. So I just picked a short calculation example with the blue portfolio. I'm also having a blue portfolio. Yeah, there's a formula. They see the weekly profit minus the percent of commission that you can see here that you pay for the portfolio managers. This equals your profit. So let's take last week's profit. Last week's profit was 6.78%. So then the calculation is 2,430, so the worth of our portfolio multiplied with 6.78%. This would be a 164.75. And then we take this here and multiply it with the commission that we pay to the portfolio managers, which will be then multiplied with 24%, so equals 39.54 euros. And then you just take away this one here, this worth, from our 164, so we have 125 euros left, and this will be our profit. And as you see, calculated with multiplied with 4, this one here is just 500 euros per month. So after around, I would say, 5 months, you are on your return to invest, and everything else is profit. And you see, just from your investment, without sponsoring people, you're already making a 500 euros residual income every month, which is just amazing, I think. And the higher the portfolios are, or the more expensive, the bigger they are, the less is the commission that you pay to those portfolio managers, and the higher is your profit. So a cool thing. You could also then reinvest your weekly profit or withdraw it. It's totally up to you. So talking about the managers, they have 25 portfolio managers working for us. We all also met some of them, and there is also the availability to meet some of those managers at our summer vacation trip. I'm going to explain a little bit later. Yeah, and there you see here in this graphic how the managers performed each week. So when you buy your investment portfolio, it's normally that every 25 of those managers are working for you, and the average of how they performed is your profit. And you could but also say, good, I just want manager number 1 to work for me. And as you see here, They also have some bad weeks and probably have a negative performance. And for this reason, we have this insurance fund with more than 54 million euros in it. It's just for that reason. So for example, if you just pick one manager and he performs negative, you don't lose any money, you just stop at zero. So yeah, you see here you have total security, which is very, very important also for us or for me as an investor, which I think is a very, very great part of the company. So coming to the next point, there will be the partner program. They have a very lucrative partner program for people who want to share the opportunity, or for us networkers who want to build teams. They have a so-called unilevel differential infinity bonus. So when you get started here, you see here the career ladder on the right side. You start here as a newcomer, and as soon as you reached 3,000 euro in team sales volume, so not first line sales, sales from your whole team, which is pretty much nothing, and then you're already on the first career rank, and you see it goes up and up and up. And from the rank silver agent on, you receive a 1,000 euro bonus, which I think is great, because people are very, very fast on this second rank and very fast in earning money, which for me is a very, very important point in MLM, that the new people are making money from the beginning. And you see how you start here. This one on the left side, you see as a newcomer you receive 5% on every first line sales that you do. So on every purchase of your you get 5% at the beginning, and as soon as you hit bronze agent with 3,000 euro team sales, it increases to 7%, and this goes up and up and up. And just let me do a quick example. So let's say you are now a platinum agent with 12%, you sponsored me, and I'm a bronze agent with 7%, then you receive the difference from 12% to 7%, so 5% on my whole structure, on all my sales. And you just see, okay, there's a lot of money that you can make here. Yeah, for me, very, very lucrative program. So let's get to some additional advantages. What I really like is every investor that gets into Questra Holdings, after they have verified their account, they get their own certificate. So you can see it up here in a picture with your name on, with your ID on. It's just, a proof that the account is totally yours and no one can take it from you. They also offered some kind of you can get an interest-free loan for your housing or car, and which I also think, okay, cool offer. You just need to have a specific size of your team or a specific amount of commissions received to get this credit program. I'm not going to explain this more precise, otherwise it would be too much for the beginning. You also have the ability to get your own personal manager. So if you invest a bigger amount of money or have a bigger team, then you get your own personal manager. So for example, which I think is very professional and a good sign of great customer service. Then you can also open a representative office if your team is big enough. Questra is going to pay you 70% of all the costs, which I think is just amazing, and it makes the company very, very professional. Payments methods at the moment are Swift transfer, OK Pay, and Perfect Money, and there are many in progress, like example e-payments or advanced cash, and yeah, also credit card. Yeah, so like MasterCard and Visa. And one of my favorite points is the high quality support. A lot of members can assure that. Really, you can, for example, call them also, and if you give them a text, they answer very fast, they answer very professional, and always show a helping hand. And this was a point that I really, really had a close eye on, because customer service for me is a very, very important point if I work together with the company. So we are already at the end of our presentation. I say thank you for your attention. I just want to give you, to end this whole thing up, some impressions from our trip at the office in Murcia. You see here some pictures. Very, very awesome experience was it to be there. They have big rooms and it was all very, very professional. Yeah, it was just a cool yeah, cool experience. You also see here we were at a in a room where they do their meetings and everything, and also had dinner at the Mala Center. Yeah, it was just a very professional ambiente, and yeah, you also have the ability to go there on your own if you want to. You just need to be invested with a specific amount, and then you can just make an appointment and fly over there and visit their office. Just very professional. So to end this whole thing up, I just want to give you the latest news. As I already told you, the certificates are going to arrive at each member after around 45 days after verification. The next point, I shortly called it AGAM. So what does this mean? The company Questra is going to create a new company into the holding. This company is shortly called AGAM, Atlantic Global Asset Management. This is an asset management company, and eventually will be worked out over this new company. They are also going to be listed on Bloomberg, so we are going to have then an external finance monitor. I think you probably know Bloomberg, it's well known, and this is just, yeah, you can just underline the professionalism of this whole business. As it is normal for a company in the finance sector, they also have an annual audit of the whole holding. This audit is for sure external. They already received the certificate of good standing in February this year, and I think the whole holding is going to be audited in August, if I'm not wrong. Then there are also going to come a regular briefing of the portfolio managers. You already can see one briefing on the homepage of manager number 11, Gennaro Baldo. He's just talking a little bit about our incentive program, and yeah, just have a closer look on it. There's also the availability or opportunity to meet the CEOs and some of the managers in Antalya in August. I already told you. The qualification for the summer vacation is until the 1st of August 2016, and the trip will take place from the 24th till 29th of August. Everything is paid, hotel, flight, cheap safari. There's going to be a gala dinner, also a party. Yeah, great opportunity, and yeah, I encourage anyone to go there, and we can also meet in person then there. The only thing that you need there to go there to qualify is you need 14,580 euros in first line sales. This is everything you need to do to qualify for the trip, so there are still some weeks to go. Yeah, let's go. And what is also planned in the end of 2016 and also 2017 are the opening of the first representative offices just in the hotspots like Bern, Vienna, London, Moscow. Yeah, we will see them. I'm very excited for that. The next cool thing is they are partnering up with EcoBank. So Swift transfer, at the moment all transfers are manually, and they are all working out manually on those transfers. With the partnership with EcoBank, everything is then going to be automated and I think going to be much quicker. And this is going to be closed by the 15th of July, so pretty soon. And the last thing is they are going to integrate so-called VIP investor packs. I think this is going to be integrated then when the asset management company is going to be fully integrated, and there is VIP investor packs start at 65,000, 100,000, 250,000, and the biggest one will be 500,000 euros. So just for big investors, I guess that they are going to have some special conditions, and yeah, we will see then. I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation, and we are also going to do one on Estonian pretty soon. So yeah, stay tuned guys, and yeah, I see you in the next presentation.